Hello dear readers, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Caitlin Legaspi and the author of the Card Holder series. This is just my second video here on my channel, so if you'd like, go ahead and watch the welcome to my channel video. It's the only other video on here so far. Today, I want to be more structured going into the year of 2026 with my writing, especially with how abysmal it was in the year of 2025. So I will be sharing a few writing as well as reading goals that I've made for this year. So without further ado, let's get the words flowing, shall we? So this isn't the first time I've set goals for myself at the beginning of the new year, but since taking on a full-time job after I graduated, I found it a bit more difficult to balance that along with everything that comes with being a self-published author. 2025 unfortunately had me feeling burnt out with just how much I pushed myself with working and various projects leading up to that point. So this year, my overall goal is to build my writing muscle back up and find that balance I need. Now, I didn't realize this until I started looking, but I had no goals for 2024, which is very unlike me. But I did find my old goals for 2023, and let me tell you, they were lofty. I had set a goal to write 150,000 words in 2023, and yes, I completed it. I also made a goal to finish a young adult romance, work in progress, which I'm gonna say WIP for short, that I'd put on the back burner, and that didn't pan out, but I finished 2 other WIPs and finished world building for another project I wanted to get started, and that's on top of reading 20 books. I don't know what I was on that year, but I want it back because since then, staying consistent with everything has been, like I said before, exhausting. So this year, I'm going to be a bit gentler with myself with these goals because I don't see myself writing 150,000 words within a year anytime soon. So this year, my writing goal is to reach 80,000 words. Not too big, not too small, just right, as Goldilocks once said. Now you may be asking, why 80K? Well, that's because all, and I mean all, of the novels I've written have somehow crossed that word count threshold, with the shortest being just under 85,000. So it's a good number for me to reach for because I know I'll get a novel almost finished, or just over halfway finished with how my current WIPs have been going recently. It's also just a number I'm familiar with, and if I'm thinking about it logically, it's not too big of an ask if I break it down into smaller, shorter goals of approximately 6,700 words per month or 1,700 words per week. This is a little tip, by the way. If you have a huge number to reach as a goal, breaking it down into bite-sized goals you can complete in a shorter time period can help set you up mentally to reach it. Also, I'm not even going to think about having the goal of finishing either of my current WIPs. I've got 2. This year, I'm focused on building my writing muscle and relearning how to have fun along the way. And related to writing is reading, because boy, have I been experiencing an unacceptably long reading slump. I'm going to be gentle with myself on this as well and aim for 12 books in a year. Is it a ton? No, but I know it's doable. Again, my focus is to have fun and not force anything. The more fun I have, the more passionate I am, and therefore the more driven I will be to do more. I know I said I don't have the goal of finishing either of my WIPs, but I have made that my stretch goal. 1, just 1, not both. If I manage to finish both, I'll know a miracle has happened. I forgot to mention one more goal I do have for this year, and that's to publish the 6th and final book of my Card Holder series. I can't believe I've spent over a decade with this series, and working on it to get it out into the world is nearing its end, but that's for another video. And those are my reading and writing goals for this year of 2026. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to comment. Let's see what your biggest goal is for this year. It doesn't have to be reading or writing related. I just want to make it a space where we can cheer each other on today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications of future videos. And well, thanks for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next chapter. Bye.